So we introduced to us the first 4 startup company. Now it's time to go back to Italy. So please come here. And this is Planetwatch with Claudio Parrinello.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. Look, there is one thing which we are all doing right now here, and it's very important. Boomers, kids, everybody's doing it. You know what it is? Breathing. We don't breathe, we die. No air, no life. And in fact, if we breathe air which is not quite good, we can have big, big problems. So air quality is very important for human life, so we need to monitor it carefully everywhere and all the time. And sure enough, because it is so important, there is a big market for air quality services. It's a multi-billion market and it's growing fast. Now the question is, are we doing a good job at monitoring air quality? Are we sure we're monitoring air quality in our cities well enough? Well, the answer is no. We are not doing a good job because we don't have enough sensors on the ground. We have too few sensors in cities, which means that we get kind of a blurred picture of what's going on in terms of air quality. And we need to go from a blurred picture to a very crisp and sharp one. And that requires deploying way more sensors than we have today. If we do, we can detect pollution hotspots, study them, and better protect people. Now, let's put some numbers onto this. So what do I mean by that? What is the challenge? Well, the challenge is a huge one. I claim we need to deploy at least 20 times more sensors everywhere, in every city in the world, to better protect people. And we're talking about here, obviously, several hundreds of thousands of sensors. So this is such a big task, which is even too big for corporates like Google. You need a different idea. And here is our idea how to deploy all these sensors. We want to get help to be partners with people who have a big stake in the air quality in the cities because they're breathing it once again. So citizens, ordinary people, and local businesses. What is our proposal, and how does it make into a business model? The idea is that people who accept to purchase and deploy approve their quality sensors and share the data with us, enabling us to build advanced data products that then get monetized and sold to a number of corporates and local government entities. We draw a revenue out of it, and the revenue is shared with what we call data producers or planet watchers. Now, does it work? Well, we believe this is the only scalable business model and approach to deploying a huge number of sensors worldwide. So we believe it is the only way to do it, and in fact, it does work. We have quite a bit of traction. We have over 6,000 outdoor air quality sensors deployed as of today, 40,000 data producers, and do you know that Google Maps is currently offering an air quality map? In fact, this is what it looks like in the US compared to Planetwatch on the bottom, and surprise, this is what it looks like in Europe compared to Planetwatch. In Europe, they display no data. So, hey, Google, let's talk. We have data ready for you, and you need them. We have a market-ready product. We want to scale fast. So we are raising funds, 2 million raised, 2 million to find. Thank you.
Thank you, Claudio.
Thank you so much, Claudio. We have 2 minutes more for questions. Let's start with the first one.
Thank you for the presentation. The question, which decisions were taken after receiving the data?
So let me explain what is the difference that our data make. With the data, I'm from Rome. Rome, 1,300 square kilometers, very big city, 13 public air quality monitoring stations, 1 every 100 square kilometers. It's like looking at a strange picture with VGA, and we need 8K. So if you have 8K, if you have high-resolution data, you can detect pollution hotspots, understand that they occur in a specific neighborhood, maybe every Wednesday afternoon between 5 and 6, correlate pollution with traffic jams, understand if it's related to traffic jams, and then take a number of actionable decisions. Otherwise, you just have blanket decisions that shut down the city, which is disruptive and doesn't work.
Thank you.
Another question?
Hi. Thank you for your pitch. I have a question regarding the data collectors that you mentioned. Can you describe the persona? What do they actually capture, and how do you assess the data?
Yeah, I mean, we have a network made of 2 types of sensor. The high-spec sensor, which has been developed incidentally by Italian National Research Institute, let me just mention that we have high-level partners with high-level scientific endorsements. So our data science grade. So the top spec sensor for outdoors is measure CO, particulate, ozone, and O2. That's what it measures, which are the most important pollutants for outdoors. We also have a lower spec device which only measures particulate, which is still very important to understand the global picture in a city.
Perfect. In 10 seconds, I can say that it's enough. Thank you so much. Thank you, Claudio.
Claudio.
With Planetwatch.